Hi, welcome to New Day, New Word. It's Friday, and Marcia Grace here. I'm so happy to spend these few minutes with you. As we always do, we take a word and we make it sing. We bring it to life in perhaps a little broader, more expansive way. So today, the word that I am bringing you comes from the meeting that I was at yesterday with the SCWBEC, which is a women's business organization, and there I was thrilled to run into my friend Tamala Baldwin, and it was so good to see her. She is an amazing woman. If you don't know her and you live in Suffolk County or in the environs, please come down to the next SCWBEC meeting and meet all the wonderful women who are there. But Tamala, I said to Tamala as we were talking, I said, why don't you give me a word? I need a word for today, and our letter is B. So, and just because of who she is, her word that she gave me was bountiful. And that's because of who she is. An uplifting person, inspiring. She's a singer, wonderful singer, actress, as well as being incredibly gifted at marketing and helping people get their businesses going. So I highly recommend you come and meet her. And so here's our word, bountiful, bountiful. So I went to, as I often do, I went to my volume of the Webster's Third International Dictionary to see its derivation. I was like, I just love to play with words and know where they came from. So bountiful comes from originally from the French, from bon, which is good, means good, and so bounty, when we think of bounty, we think of cornucopias, right? With fruit just flowing out of them and all that wonderful, delicious abundance that the earth gives us. So that is, I guess, typically how we perceive the word bounty when you think of the goodness of the earth, the goodness of what we have right here, this gift that we have that's called our life. But I know, knowing Tamala and myself as well, we're both on the same page with this, is that we look for the bounty within. We look for the bounty that comes from the source and enlivens us and how we see the world. So when I can find my inner bounty, that all of that great stuff that's within me, and allow that to blossom and to bloom and share it with everyone I meet, that's how I'm being bountiful. So I personally can be bountiful, and I can look at other people's and see the bountifulness within them. And that's not easy sometimes. I know. However, you can turn things around. I'll tell you a quick story. One day I was driving in the city, and I had to park my car in a garage. So I drive down the ramp into the lower portions of the building, and as I'm arriving to stop the car, I see two attendants, and they're obviously not having a good time. I could sense and see that they're having an argument. And one of the attendants suddenly lets out this kick with his foot and almost hits the other guy, who jumped back, obviously. So when he did that, I got scared. I said, oh my God, can I back up? Can I get out of here? I don't want to get in the middle of this argument. And but then that inner guide came, because that bounty that's within us came to the forward in my mind and said, no, you're good. Everything's fine. Open the door and get out. I opened the door, I got out, and I completely had no idea what I was saying. The words just came right out of my mouth. And I looked at the fellow who had done the kick, and I said, wow, that was some kick I just saw you do. I said, are you a dancer? And he turned around and he looked at me, and a big smile crossed his face. And he said, how did you know? And I said, I didn't know, but it sure looked like it. And it just ended the whole argument. The other guy went off. He took my car. Everything was great. And we had whatever happened the rest of the day. But my point is, I allowed the bounty within me to come forward and to inform what seemed to be a scary situation at first. So that's what we all can do, and I hope that you will find the resources that you can find. For me, it's morning meditation and reading positive, uplifting things, and making friends with positive, uplifting people like Tamala. So have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have until next week when we meet again. So blessings and peace to you. Bye bye.